It is time for celebration for the people of Rulindo. 10 years ago in this rural district in Rwanda, people committed to permanently solve their water and sanitation challenges. What looked like a mere dream in the beginning has become a successful model that now inspires communities around the world. This is the story of how the people of Rulindo set out to bring clean water and sanitation to their community. And through their hard work and resilience, they changed everything for themselves, for their children, for generations to come.
Mu mwaka wa 2010 nibwo twatangiye urugendo, ariko tukaba twarasabwaga imbaraga nyinshi cyane kugira ngo tuzabigereho. Abanyarulindo bashoboraga kubona amazi meza bageraga kuri 29% gusa. Byumvikane ko 71% bavomaga amazi mabi, bakoraga urugendo rurerure cyane kugira ngo bagere ku mazi.
No kuvuga ngo amazi imbere yari makeya. Hari uburyo umuntu yakoraga nk'urugendo minota 30-45 ajya kuvoma.
Twaburaga ku mugezi rusange turi abantu benshi nk'imirenge nk'itatu ihahuriye. Kugira ngo rero tuvome twakoraga ingumati tukanahagwanira. Ugasanga abantu bamwe bakomeretse, twari tudafite amazi byatumaga tugira umwanda n'abana bagahora bagwaye kubera ko batakarabaga.
Icyo gihe abanyarulindo bagera kuri 4% gusa nibo bari bafite ubwiherero bwujuje ibyangombwa. Ibigo by'amashuri kimwe cya kabiri cyabyo ntabwo cyari gifite ubwiherero cyangwa ibindi bikorwa remezo bigendana n'isuku.
Wasangaga nk'uyo nkanjye mwarimu nabaga natumye umunyeshuri amazi, umwana akaza yakerewe, mbese wasangaga hari ikintu atakaje mu myigire.
Byabaga ngombwa ko tujya kuvoma kure, tugakerewe kuza ku ishuri, mu kigo ko nta mazi habaga hari, uzi ko umukobwa agiye tigiranye no kwezi ukajya umukobwa ajya mu mihango. Byaratugora kuba twabona amazi hafi kugira ngo nyine umukobwa abashe gukaraba asore mu ishuri muri karase, ngo tubona amazi byatugora ko umunyeshuri ataga yongera nyine ubwo nyinshi ayakigira mu rugo.
We were in Rwanda and we knew we had to work with mayors in a fundamentally different way. And the mayor at the time was a mayor named Justice, which I thought was perfect. He had huge ambitions in all the right ways. He was caring and concerned for his district in a way that brings out the best in mayors. He didn't want to leave anyone behind.
Twahuye muri mujyi wa Kigali kuri kofi, hanyuma ambaza uko akarere gateye, ndabimubwira nawe ambwira ibyo akora, hanyuma numva n'umuntu ubabazwa cyane n'uburenganzira bwo ku mazi. Yanampaga ubuhamya ko bimubabaza ku mwana we mu rugo abyuka akanywa amazi mu nzu, ati nkaba numva nanjye iyo hari umwana unywa amazi ariko yagenze ibirometero 7 birambabaza.
We had this idea of shifting from projects, little projects here and there. We really struggled with, why are we picking this community and not that community? Why are we doing a project here and leaving these people behind?
N'inyito ya Rulindo challenge twe mu Kinyarwanda twabanaga ari nk'urukiramende rwa Rulindo. Kurenga ukazagira amazi ukarusimbuka urwo rukiramende, ni umunsi buri shuri rizaba rifite amazi, ni umunsi buri ikigo nderabuzima gifite amazi, ni umunsi ingo zose zijya kuvomera igihe.
It was time to think and act differently. Sporadic water projects were helping, but they weren't big enough. They weren't bold enough. Everyone deserved water.
Byari indoto kuko abanyarwanda n'ibidashoboka barabikora, ariko ibyo byo kugeza amazi ku banyarulindo n'uyu munsi uwo ari we wese ntiyabyibaza ukuntu akarere kamwe mu gihugu cy'u Rwanda se cyangwa muri Afurika umuntu yatekereza kugira amazi 100%.
In November 2010, the district of Rulindo, together with the Ministry of Infrastructure and Water for People, launched an ambitious program to bring full access to water and sanitation services to the entire population of Rulindo district.
And 10 years later, when everybody in Rulindo still has water, people around the world will say that Rulindo was the first to succeed.
With a new program of that magnitude, challenges are really many. One is the cost to reach everyone, planning for the entire program itself from the scratch. How do we partner to get that work done, and how do we mobilize communities?
The biggest challenge in Rulindo was literally the geography. So you had a really nightmarish situation where you had communities that lived on top of the hills and you had communities living on the bottom of the hills. If you lived on top of the hills, you had to actually pump the water up, which was extremely expensive.
It took almost 3 years of careful planning before real construction works started. Throughout the decade, partners were designing and implementing water systems, procuring and transporting materials over hilly and developed terrain, identifying and training community leaders, and establishing district wash offices. Coordinating this across nearly 500 villages spanning 567 square kilometers was no small feat.
So that's how we started. We did not start when we had everything in place, but we said we are going to do it.
Later, the dream of the people of Rulindo is now a reality. The Rulindo Challenge program has brought full infrastructure coverage to all villages, reaching a total district population of over 330,000, 33 health centers and 94 schools.
Ubungubu abana ntibagita ishuri, abana bariga bose nta rwitwazo bafite bwo gusiba ishuri kubera ko bagiye kuvoma amazi. Ababyeyi benshi bafite ubushobozi bashyize amazi mu ngo zabo, abandi bajya kuvoma ku mavomo rusange batarengeje metero 500 z'urugendo.
Mbere hajyaga habona kabana n'umuturage ukabona abana bafite utudatwara byimbye kubera inzoka, ariko kugira ngo n'umwana ufite icyo kibazo ntabwo bikibaho, ko abana banywa amazi meza, barakaraba, baronga ibiribwa.
Ku kigo kuba amazi ahari byongeye isuku. Iyo ahantu hahurira abantu benshi haba hagomba no gukurikiranwa mu buryo bw'isuku.
Niba mvuye ahantu hose mvuye ku toilette nkaba intoki mbere yuko nijya nkakaraba intoki, icyo gihe ubuzima bwanjye ntawo nzambushyira mu kaga. Numva nzanyine umuntu nyine uyikorera, kandi nanone nkumva amazi ko amazi n'ubuzima bwiza.
Nkuko byadufashije amazi akaba yaregeye hafi, amazi yinjiye muri buri muryango, twatekana kurushaho.
This is a really big deal because Rwanda could be the first country in Africa to reach Sustainable Development Goal number 6, to have sustainable water and sanitation for all.
Having the Rulindo Challenge is a time to pause and say, if we have made it for one district, we can make it for the rest of the 29 districts.
We are working at a national scale, and the success of the Rulindo model has inspired other countries around the globe to tackle their own water challenges.
It's been a long, hard journey. We've learned a lot together, and people who live in Rulindo have been really helpful in this process. We learned what worked, what didn't work. We learned where we succeeded and where we failed.
It is about really thinking through how well the welfare of the population can be catered for.
Rwanda is a shining model of doing what was considered impossible. If you can get every family, every school, and every clinic access to water and sanitation, why can't you get access to electricity, to school, to adequate health care? The opportunities are endless. Once you succeed with something, there's actually no stopping you.
The Rulindo Challenge is a testimony that reaching everyone is possible. Today, as the people of Rulindo celebrate their achievements, it's also time to reflect and dream even bigger. A dream to bring sustainable water and sanitation services to all the world's population.
You are inspiring people all over the world, and it just brings, real tears to my eyes because you did it. You just did it.
uyu mushinga wahinduye buri kimwe cyose.
This changes everything.
This changes everything.
Thank you for watching. I've watched it several times and I still feel very emotional every time I see it. For me, it's a personal experience as well. I've been to Rulindo, I know many of the people in the film. And I also know by seeing it and by living it and working in it every day, just how this changes everything. A lot has changed in the world due to COVID-19, but I can share that things in Rulindo have continued to progress. Not only have we reached everyone with sustainable water services, the district is thriving economically. At Water for People, we've taken a lot of the learnings from Rulindo to other places in the world. Rulindo is one district. Today we work in 39. We're going to reach 4 million people in 2021 with sustainable water services built on the Everyone Forever model that we created in Rulindo. You may be wondering, what did it cost to do this program in Rulindo? The investment was $25 million between 2010 and 2020 for 300,000 people. This investment was a cost sharing between Water for People, your donations and grants we've gotten from our partners, as well as district investment and national government investment through the Ministry of Infrastructure and through WASA, the Water and Sanitation Corporation of Rwanda. Please visit the Rulindo Challenge website to find all the details that you might want to know about the Rulindo Challenge program. Together we can reach everyone forever. Together we can solve the global water crisis. And together we can improve the quality of life for millions of people all around the world. Thank you.